Okay, looks like we have one person in the chat room. Don't know if you can hear me okay. Just kind of waiting for a few more people to get in here. Would you see who, Okay, sometimes it takes a few seconds to refresh fully. Got a couple people in here. I'm just asking if anybody can hear me okay over the game. This is a new headset, so I'm not really sure how it sounds. Still don't see anybody in the chat? Because yeah, I saw a couple people pop up. Sometimes it, like I said, it lags behind a little bit. Because yeah, we have a couple viewers. So, a couple people there. Can anybody hear me okay? We're just gonna wait until Robo shows up. Hey, would you type in, can anybody hear okay? Because if they can't hear me, then they don't know I'm even, like, talking to them. Check, check, mic check. Does everything sound okay? Well, I've got one potential viewer. Like I said, I don't know what the lag is on this. A lot of people don't really feel comfortable chatting, so I don't blame them. Well, we're just kind of stuck waiting right now. Oh, it's Dave. Cool. Dave, can you hear me? Check, check, mic check. Dave is a big O sausage waker. Dave likes sausages in his mouth, in his butt. Okay, how does the volume sound? Can you hear me okay over the game, or should I turn the game down? Dave licks wieners. Dave likes sausages. Yeah, he probably is. Okay, cool. Thanks, man. What we're doing right now, we're just kind of hanging out and waiting for Robo, or at least... we've got 2 people, so let's kick this off. Sarah is back there on the chat. She's going to be manning it. I'm kind of keeping an eye on it as well here on my phone. So we're going to go ahead and kick this thing off. I don't know if anybody's played this, but it's a pretty crazy game. There's a little bit of prologue we're going to get past, and some action will start. It's going to be pretty awesome. 15 seconds of lag. Okay. "15 seconds of lag." I'm just going to keep the... Dave's never played it. Okay, cool. So you're in for a good surprise. This game's pretty awesome. I don't know if any of you have played an old game called Painkiller. Another pretty crazy first-person shooter. It's same team that did this.
Calm down. Just calm down. You got this all wrong. Just listen to me.
Here, have another drink, Gray. It'll help your aim.
Gray likes a little bit of booze. I can identify with that.
I keep the sight a few inches left of target.
Nice.
Challenge yourself.
Look, the sooner you answer our questions, the better the odds we don't miss a bottle and evaporate your face.
Stop. Okay, please.
We're gonna kill it. Then we're gonna kill this motherfucker.
I'll tell you whatever you want, okay? Whatever you want to know.
He's got a dick hat going on.
What's the bounty on our heads?
You worth $500 million per. Doubled after you raided that Confederate supply liner.
$500 million. That ain't shit.
Serrano himself put out the mark.
$500 million. Not bad.
Maybe for you. I am worth twice that. Well now, I appreciate you being honest with us.
No, hey, what the fuck, man? I told you everything!
Yeah, but you tried to kill us, see? Telling us why.
Dave says, "I'm a dick hat." We'll take this, Dave. I'm just gonna imagine every enemy's you.
Shut up.
I'm trying not to talk too much during the cutscenes.
Bounty hunter this week.
Let a few of you actually
Serrano was stroking one
see
hell
what's
of a
going
murder
on.
boner, man.
Let's go loot a few Confederate ships. Earn our bounty.
This is actually a remaster. This game originally came out on 360. Looked beautiful then. Still looks pretty good. Once it really kicks off, this is one of those games that's kind of weird because the first little bit of it is actually the hardest part of the game. So I'm probably going to die a few times in the first half hour of it. But there's a certain point it just gets easier.
Oh, cocksucker.
Yeah. You do get drunk in this game, and it affects your aim a little bit. I also have the video set a little bit low, so I don't know if that's a factor, but I don't have a super high resolution set, just because I want to make sure that it's not going to lag out too badly for anybody.
Intoxicated. Is it just any old thing you touch crumbles into dog shit?
Mom survived. Barely.
Oh, Dave, what would we do without you around here?
Got that limp.
Looks like we have 5 people. Hello to everybody that's new. This is, of course, Bulletstorm. It's going to be a pretty fun experience
Crouch here.
once we get through the little
Nice.
tutorial.
Oh, show me you care.
Crouch. Where would games be without the crouching?
You boys are... What? Door stuck on something.
Everybody on my crew is drunk as
Step
hell.
aside, Doc. I'll deal with it my way.
And that is what you do when your computer doesn't work.
Shitheads left an over grenade on the bounty hunter.
Ray, we're compromised here. I'm warping.
Go for it.
Dave counts as two. Dave counts as two assholes.
Any booze left on this ship?
Nope. But there is paint thinner in the storage bag.
Once again, welcome to all the new people. The first stream's going to be a little bit rough. We're lacking a lot of the equipment. As a matter of fact, I was going to be streaming this a few hours ago, but my mic broke, so we had to go to the store and pick up a new one. Make yourselves at home, playing Bulletstorm.
Attention, everybody. Captain on deck.
Chatting on your phone.
I was
That's
following
cool.
leads on
I'm actually having to
supply
do the
liners.
same thing.
Came out of warp and
Twitch is
was
crap
just
on the Xbox.
there.
I can't even see the chat. I have to have my phone pulled up on
I'm getting us
Twitch
out
so
of
I can
here.
actually see you
Warp
guys.
into a dark matter field. Try and lay low until.
Ooh, we're not
No.
going anywhere.
We didn't buy
That's
another
the
GTA.
Confederation's prize
yet.
warbird. General Serrano will be
I'm gonna
on
probably
board.
get one on Amazon.
Christmas come early, boys.
And
Get out there
I
waiting
were
on
gonna be
us
doing some
to deliver
GTA
some reparation.
heist together.
We're with
We're
you,
trying to
Gray.
assemble some people.
Serrano hung us
Give us a
all
follow
out to
on
dry.
I ain't
Twitter.
dry no more.
No, you're drunk.
Welcome to join the crew.
Again. We won't last 15 seconds.
Mixer's better,
You've
says
lost
Dave.
your nerve, Ishi.
I thought about
honor my
trying
oath
it.
to serve you, despite your recklessness.
I want to see how
This-
Twitch works
I will
first.
not die for your revenge, Gray.
Our revenge.
Ulysses wants to open a communication
But I'll
channel.
definitely give Mixer a look.
Arm forward cannons. They'll get the message.
Right now, we're gonna go in. We're gonna shoot this ship down. I think
You
it's a
want
pretty even
mutiny?
match, so
Now's the
should be
time.
pretty easy.
No takers? Then fire! Come on, girl. Let's make Serrano wish he triple that bounty.
So, have you done much streaming on Mixer, Dave?
Take out Ulysses' external guns!
This is the only shooting part like this in the game, and you can kind of tell the control feels a little looser than it does in the rest of it. So it just feels a little bit off.
I thought we were attacking the prize pig of the Confederation.
It's a pretty good prologue start. This and then one more chapter, one short little bit, kind of get the game caught up to date, and then we can start the game for real.
Come on! Is this all you've got? Show me something, Serrano!
Dave says that runs smoother.
Ah, shit!
This part's pretty awesome. I'm actually going to be quiet so we can hear him, because I like this part.
All ship systems in critical state.
Ishi? Okay, fine.
Even better
We
because
were
of
all
you
dead
two.
men anyway.
Yeah.
Dead for years now. Just needed to do this one last thing. Just had to make sure we didn't go to hell alone. General, I'm gonna take you. Take every motherfucking last one of you with us. And a sudden plunge in the sullen swell. 10 fathoms deep. On the road to hell.
Love that part. I think that's pretty badass. Game has a lot of really cool moments, a lot of really inventive stuff. Unlike a lot of first-person shooters where you're just kind of doing the same thing for 7 or 8 hours, this game will mix it up. It throws a lot of really rad, crazy shit at you. Dave's talking about the chat windows on screen with Mixer. That's going to be preferable. I'm going to give it a try later. Like I said, I wanted to give Twitch a little look first. Last part of the prologue, and then we're going to be rocking. Hey, Undead, welcome. Resolution's dropping quite a bit.
Glad you like them.
Can't really do anything about that. That's fluctuations in the network.
Not assassins. So what? You just maybe need like a softer title, Ishi? Is that it? How about Disagreeable person's disposal unit.
You're pushing me, Rel.
No, but if I was gonna, this would be the place to do it.
Love this part. City looks pretty awesome. It's kind of easy. If you spin around, you can make yourself really dizzy. When I first played this game, the little ship battle we just got past, that kind of caught my eye, but this level kind of started making me think, okay, I might be onto something a little bit different than usual. Because I really like cool science fiction aesthetics and motifs. This game definitely has them. Hey, Robo, welcome. So we have Undead, we have Robo, we have Dickhead Dave. Gonna assassinate this motherfucker.
3, 2, 1.
And there you go. Serves him right. Undead says it looks amazing.
Serrano wants explosives on that computer. Watch the clock.
Yeah, it's like I don't quite know what you guys are seeing,
We're
so
on schedule.
Hey! What the fuck? I told you to rig these to blow, not check
hope
your
you guys like video
goddamn
games with
email.
lots of
What are
profanity.
you doing on here?
This one has some very creative uses of
What
profanity.
am I looking at?
You'll hear the
Every hit we've
phrase
done.
dick pretty frequently.
We've been killing innocent
Such as you
people.
scared the dick off of
was
me.
A reporter
I'm gonna
just
destroy
finished
your
an
dick.
article on Serrano's corruption.
So
Serrano
I know
on the
Dave
line.
likes dick talk, and Robo loves dick talk.
General Serrano, I have a...
You calling me for?
General Serrano, he's the Dave of the Space Marines.
You ignorant piece of
Shut the fuck up! Answer me a question.
Cool.
These people...
Undead says no quality
You had
loss.
us killing
Robo
innocent
says looks good.
civilians.
Maybe you should take it out of your ass, Dave. Maybe you'll get a better picture then.
Doing out there all this time. You namby-pamby cocksucks are Confederate sanctioned assassins.
You told us the targets were gunners.
Just to kind of cover,
slave traders.
we're playing
mass
Bulletstorm here
murderers.
today. Pretty frantic, crazy first-person shooter.
Who did we just
I don't know
kill?
who's played it, who
Novak.
hasn't.
Held incriminating evidence against you, sloppy shitheads.
Dave's played it. I know Robo hasn't.
To cover up
Undead, have you
what
ever played this?
do.
And what exactly do we do?
You serve proudly at the pleasure of a general of this confederation that you love
Yeah.
with such a fervor you would gleefully
Robo's not
sacrifice
really into
your
first-person
life
shooters, though.
alive on my say-so to
And
keep
this is a
her
pretty
safe.
fast-paced one for somebody who hasn't really played a lot of first-person shooters.
Strong. Now, you festering asshole.
Yeah, this company made a game called Painkiller. Really crazy back when first-person shooters were kind of drifting away from the Doom-style kill box rooms. Painkiller came out unrepentant. Kill boxes everywhere. Creative, super gory.
We'll get to the Spectre. Jump to the side systems. Outside Confederate
Robo says,
jurisdiction.
really?
we're
Yeah.
gonna get off this
This is
planet,
just a
Grace.
re-release for Xbox One. First time I played it was 360 years ago, but it was awesome, so I decided to get it again, and
Oh my god.
I wanted to stream it because not a lot of people have really played
It's
it
okay.
or
It's okay.
talked
We're
about
not
it.
going to hurt you. You're going to be fine.
I'm not really into, I don't want to stream games that everybody else streams. Like PUBG, for example. What am I going to say about PUBG that hasn't been said by people who've been doing this a lot longer?
You guys shooting? I can't tell.
Nice little intro to the game proper here. I don't even know if you can lose this fight. I don't think you can. Because I don't even have an ammo count. I could just shoot endlessly. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to light this place the fuck up. Yeah, that's what I thought. Dave doesn't really play first-person shooters. Undead hasn't played it. Cool, so this is going to be a new experience for a lot of you guys. That's awesome.
Come from.
Because that's what I want to do. I want to try to
famous killer.
get a few lesser games out there that you guys might not have heard of. I just got popped at the back.
Come on, kid.
That's fucking...
Get to the elevator, go down, and get to the top.
Yeah, I played this probably 3 years ago, I think. I like first-person shooters, but I can't play exclusively first-person shooters. I like to get one in maybe every couple of months of gameplay.
You see that?
Escape pods from Ulysses. I see him crashing down.
There's a few games that I don't consider first-person shooters really that are first-person that I love. Skyrim, Fallout. I'm going to stream Fallout relatively soon because I've played so much of it. I've really spent a lot of time making my towns.
Ishi. Ishi.
And I want everybody to check them out.
Damn it.
Let's see. Dave says Far Cry is the only one he
Quickly,
enjoys.
get him to the infirmary.
Any of you guys need to check out
gonna
Far Cry
just go?
5 because it's getting ready to come out. Oh, play him in third person. I just can't do that. Whenever I try, I like how you can see your character and admire how they look, but I can't play him in third person. It's too weird for me. But it's cool when you watch videos of people
Thing's
playing.
hanging by a thread.
It looks good. It's just, I don't know. I cannot do that. Skyrim, Robo, that's a 360 game that you have to get. You're not really into RPGs, but if you don't like Skyrim, then
Save him.
there's no hope for you.
If Doc thinks we can do something,
I need you to fix it, Doc. All those cyber patch jobs you did on the field, there must be...
Dave and Cheese, they're going to be doing
Look at him,
a
Gray.
24-hour
Everybody's
charity
trust. At least
stream,
try.
I believe.
He'd
So
do it
that's
for
going to be a
any
pretty
one of
cool
us.
event there.
Maybe.
How are you guys going to do it? Are you going to like hand off?
need a charge fusion
One of you
cell
do
to
12,
power
the other do
bio
12, or are you going to do like
Been out
smaller
of them for
blocks?
months, Doc.
Damn it! There's got to be another
Yeah,
way.
Skyrim
Ulysses
DLC.
escape capsules. A few jettisoned.
Check it out. Well, you're really
Engines
going to like
will have
it.
cells.
Yes, sirree.
Let's go, Rel. Boys, time
Yeah.
is short. Just keep them alive.
I wanted to play something
Be right
that
back.
I was a bit more experienced with and something that I thought would be appealing to watch. Particularly for somebody like you guys who aren't really into first-person shooters,
No, what else is new? Wait.
wouldn't necessarily play it, so it gives you a chance to kind of check it out, see what it's about. Got some frickin' psychopaths. Our first actual conflict. I think this is the first point in the game where we can actually die. This game is sort of strange because the first half hour is the only part of the game where I'm really likely to die a couple times.
Shut up. Come on, the other exit.
Yeah, definitely great to have you guys here. If I haven't said hi to anybody in chat, welcome. It's great to have all of you guys here. This game is all about combos. It's all about unique kills. In a little while, we're going to get a
Come on, keep
little
moving.
skill unlock. And the better we kill, the more uniquely, the more points we're going to get. The more points we get, the more weapons we can upgrade, do some pretty cool stuff. Some really awesome weapons in the game. Really awesome ways to kill the bad guys. If you're into that kind of thing. You bet your ass I am.
I need that energy cell.
Pretty simple at this point.
Savage locals running interference, Doc. Killing as
The big
fast as we
part
can.
of the combos
Faster, idiot.
is the
Get to
leash.
work
That's going
on
to
it.
be coming up soon. Once we get that, it's a whole new game. Looks like the general ship's coming down with us. That's good.
Took that bastard down with us.
Fuck you guys. Check the chat.
Make Ishi feel a lot better.
Get military. Take him down fast.
Actually, we'll check the chat after these fuckers are dead. Funny enough, this is actually one of the harder stretches in the game. I'm not going to be chatting quite as much as I usually do, just because I actually want you guys to see the game, so I'm going to to be a bit more focused on making some progress. Because we have a lot of people who haven't seen it, so... Okay, now, I'm going to take a brief little second, check out the chat. Anybody that might not know, Bunner I Am is back there manning the chat. Looks like you guys are talking. Everything's good. Dave says he's happy to let Cheese stream. Just wants to play the game. Looks like Sarah's manning it pretty well, so
One of Serrano's
I'm just gonna
new
play,
squad.
make some commentary for us here, guys. This guy's relatively badass, but he's got nothing on me. Yeah, Sarah's going to have an upcoming stream. She is going to be streaming Mass Effect Andromeda. She has a lot of things to say about it. That's going to be happening on Saturday.
Now,
Some more information will be
Rumors
coming
were
with
true.
that.
Final Echo are using leashes.
I thought instinct-moderated weapons were outlawed.
Yeah, they were. Let's try it out.
Does it auto-target? Asked Robo. It does very slightly. Very slightly. If you are within a couple millimeters of the enemy,
Damn.
it'll
I
cover
can actually
them, but
feel this thing talking to me.
it's not an auto-target kind of game.
Happy for you. Now, can you make yourself useful and pop open the hood on this pod?
Hot damn. Grab one of those
Almost
fusion
through the
cells.
prologue stuff.
Oh, right, thanks. I'm just a waterhead. I forgot why I done marched out here.
Shut up. So now we've got the leash, things are going to get pretty crazy. As I was saying earlier, the Dave derisively mocking auto-target. I'll try to get a little beat on somebody and let you kind of see
Psychopath smoothie.
right about if
Grab your socks
the
and pull up
LB
your
shoulder
jocks.
button symbol,
We gotta go.
if that's the enemy about where my cursor's at, it'll auto-target from that distance. Not really beyond that. The game is, it's not one of the easier shooters, but after a little bit into it, you kind of get the flow of it, and you'll be pretty okay, particularly once you start getting some extra guns. Robo's eyes are bad, auto-target's kind of a mush, he says. This is one of those games, Robo, if you can get through the first little bit of it, you'll be okay. This stretch here is where I usually die, so... So, as I was saying earlier, this game is about combos. I'm going to leash him, kick him, shoot him. It's a good way to get points, because here in a little bit, we're going to get a drop kit. And it's going to score kills, and it'll all be explained as to why. So the leash is a really unique feature to the game. Can't think of too many games that have really done anything like this, and uses this sort of point combo system like this does. So it really adds a lot of replayability, because you'll find yourself killing groups in different ways. You'll get huge points, and just, it's astonishing. The entire point system will become apparent in a little bit, because it's all about... The only problem is the hitbox is a little weird when the enemies physically melee you, because you will feel like you're out of combat range, but you won't be. Dave says, GTA has a good auto-target system. That's true. Red Dead does. Yeah, I think Red Dead does have a good auto-target system. Plus it has the, what's it called when you go into that shoot-off mode where it slows down?
I'm all out of blood packs.
Because you're able to do that.
God, you hear me?
We're here. Hold
Yeah, I
tight.
agree with Dave. I didn't
She's
know
lucky I
L.A.
got
Noire
so
did
much
that
love
either.
for him. Not many other folks I'd do this for.
But I haven't played that in a long time. Not since it originally came out.
Hurry, plug it in. Now get out. Gotta bioweld millions of neurotransmitters.
Doctor doesn't want our asses in there. It's understandable. Because we kill everything we see. Deadeye! Thanks, guys. Deadeye Biatch. Thanks, Dave. Fuck you, Dave. Yeah, Deadeye. I couldn't remember what it was called.
Doc! Behind you! In the room!
Well, looks like our crew's gonna be in trouble.
Procedure in progress.
Space cannibals. Hate them.
No!
No! Have you guys noticed that it's pretty much impossible in any medium, video game, film, to yell no and not sound completely
Give
stupid?
me something worth dying for!
I think I'm gonna do that. First time I die in this game, I'm just gonna let out the dramatic no.
Let's see some fight, you savage cocksuckers!
Once again, language is gonna be a concern.
Great!
Because if you guys are like me, foul language is shocking. Dave, Red Dead's amazing if you can forgive it. Relatively empty world.
You die, blood!
I agree with all that. It is an empty world. It's more about scenic vistas. It's really good at that. But if you put it in comparison to GTA 5, GTA 5 is a masterpiece in my book because it's like a living, breathing state. It's incredible. No matter where you walk around, areas feel unique and there's so much to do. So you figure they're going to build on that with RDR2. I'm looking forward to it. That's why I'm glad we have a nice little crew going. Because it's going to be a pretty big part of it. Because the online component of GTA ended up being pretty big. Everything's empty compared to GTA 5. Yes. Yeah, they really knocked open world up a notch. Most definitely.
Me. Please. The pain.
Ishii, he's getting consumed by robot parts.
Thank God you're alive.
Come on, buddy.
God is not relevant. Please, no. Something is happening.
We've got a lot of people dropping in and out. So.
Okay, well, you've been injured in the attack.
For those of you who
Doc
keep
had to
hearing the
patch your
same little
brain with the
greeting,
robot's
forgive me, but
bioprocessor.
new
You're
people
gonna have
come
trouble
in.
getting
I want to
used
make
to
sure
it,
to
but,
welcome them.
It's like an amputation. I'm gonna help you, okay?
You are going to help me. I am having a
Ishii's just different than he used to
how
be.
you can help me.
I can't quite put my finger on it, but there's something about him that's off.
Just killed our crew.
I'm sorry.
Robo says she thinks there was supposed to be much more to Red Dead.
Sorry.
Ishi, listen to me.
Dave says Watch
The
Dogs saw.
bioprocessor.
Yeah,
You can't let it take control.
yeah, we were really
You just
disappointed
can't
in
let that
Watch
happen.
Dogs.
I'm
I-
going to kill you, Gray.
Anybody that thinks it's cool, that's great. I'm never gonna say, oh, your opinion is stupid, and you're stupid for
is a
liking a
final
game.
echo
I'm never gonna
instinct
do that.
leash.
Yeah.
More power to you. I like a lot of
So,
games people think
communication
sucks.
lock. Open it.
But in this
Mute
case,
the
Watch
mic.
Dogs was an enormous disappointment. It felt sort of like a Grand Theft Auto wannabe, and it just didn't have enough for what it should have been. It could have been so much more, but yet it did feel really empty, just sort of like a cardboard world, and you run around and do things in it.
Motherfucker is here. That changes things, Ishi.
And
even if you don't want to assassinate that son of a whore,
there was
if
an
he's
early
here,
mission,
rescue
which I
jump
know.
ships will be here soon.
Sarah absolutely hated
Process
it.
that chance of survival.
Can you track
Saints
the woman?
Row was fun before they went
Yeah.
too crazy.
Got it.
He says
We find
undead.
that broad. We can track her to
Poor
Serrano.
ideas poorly
Use the
implemented.
general to get off
Yeah,
world.
Dave, poor
Killing him
ideas
is
poorly implemented.
counterproductive.
That's true.
I know
And-
how important it is for you to
Saints
help
Row.
me.
I started playing with Saints Row 2.
I wasn't
Blew
thinking
me
of
away. I
killing
sat
him.
there playing with Sarah
We get to
forever.
him and get you off world.
3 came
I know
out,
some black-level
started going a little off the
bioengineers
deep
can
end.
get you
4
fixed
came
up,
out,
Isha.
and it's just, holy shit, pure
If I
insanity.
expire, you have failed your
I like
last
both.
bid for
I like the
redemption.
original.
Guess so.
Dave says Saints Row 4 sucks.
The battery
I
cell
thought it
within
was
this
cool,
warbot is
but
low.
there was sort of a
Finding
trade-off,
charge within 30
and
minutes.
I think the
I
big
will
trade-off
die.
was you have
Freak jobs that attacked
superpowers.
us
You would
got
always
a
run and
large
jump.
cluster of 'em
So
southeast of
you
here.
would still have the ability
They
to
gotta
pimp
have
out your
some power
cars, and they
cells.
looked amazing.
I will follow
But
you.
you
This
never
one
really
last
drove
time.
anymore. As soon as you got your speed run, you didn't have to drive.
There are many volatile
So I felt that was kind of a loss. I don't know if you guys agreed, but I thought that was a loss. I'm really big into games where I can customize things. That's my favorite type. And that was what made Saints Row really cool, is customize your gang, customize your boss, your cars, pimp them out.
Badoom!
1 and 2 were brilliant, says Dave. I never played Saints Row 1. I'd heard about it. Like I said, we picked up with Saints Row 2, fell in love with the game from there. Whenever you guys see me hide behind cover, it's pretty self-explanatory, but in case you haven't figured it out, stand behind cover for a few seconds, regain your health. Fuck you guys, take a barrel to the face.
Stay alert.
I'll be careful. How you holding up? The pain manageable?
It is not. I am left to endure it regardless.
Get you the hell out of here, Ishi.
Can anybody think of some other open world games that you guys really liked? Because I like open world games.
You got any idea what we're looking at here, Ishi?
No. It is Confederate, though. The markings date to operation logs
Explosion
from over
noise,
a year
Torg
ago.
style. If you guys have
just
played
know
Borderlands 2,
Serrano is up to some
you know who
shit
Torg
here.
is. Just Cause's Grapple, says Dave. Leash reminds him of that. Haven't played Just Cause. Heard good things about it. Okay, this is where we're going to pretty much unlock the actual game. So, it's all about skill shots from now on. As you can see, pretty self-explanatory. These are going to be all of the different weapons we'll eventually get. The skill shots that are going to be performed with each weapon. Just general skill shots. Plus, we're going to be able to do some upgrades.
Tech is wild.
Upgrade our weapons,
cocky
upgrade
leash is
the leash,
grading my
buy
performance.
ammunition.
It will have further opportunity to
Bully.
improve your efficiency. We are under attack.
Undead says Bully was a great open world game. That is completely true. I loved Bully. Bully kind of, for such an early game, Bully had a really sort of living world feel to it as well. So, particularly for an early game, I really like that about it. Right now, we're going to shish kebab a few people here. See if we can rack up some bodies on this fence. Alright, that's done. Now it's about the skill points. You can see them in the bottom left corner. The first thing we're going to really do is upgrade capacity. That's going to be the big one. We're going to buy a little bit of ammunition. So this game, the better you play, the easier it gets. The worse you play, the less skills you're going to get, less you're going to upgrade your equipment. First played it when it was the Canis Canem edit. The dog-eat-dog version. We're going to send these guys on cactuses. As you can see, cooler moves, more skill points. And it's all about that. That was a bad idea. I didn't realize there were 4 guys in that fucking little corner. So we're gonna chill for a second, get some health back. We're gonna try again. This guy's gonna eat some cactus. The more you do combos, the less points you're gonna get for them, so you wanna try to mix them up. It's kind of hard early on because you have an unupgraded leash and just your assault rifle. Move, Ishi, you're wrecking my flow. So there we go, that's kind of the style of the game. A big part of it is just being creative with how you kill these guys.
Hold it together. Base camp up ahead.
So it makes it a bit different for first-person shooters. Trying to shoot something.
They use Confederate technology. Doesn't make sense. We're in the side quads.
Nice
No
use of
colonies or
cacti.
Confederate troops anywhere near here.
Robo thinks the pulling and kicking's unique. I agree, Robo. Really makes it fun. Gives you a chance to be kind of creative. You're able to do things in this game that you won't even realize the first time you play through. You're so busy trying to just survive. You'll always get the most points the first time you pull off a combo or a unique move, something like that. We're just kind of taking it slow. Like I said, at this point, it's more important that I make progress to actually let you guys see the game. So I'm going to be playing a little conservative. The really high level combos, they're all named after porn terms. That's pretty funny. Shortly after I decided to stream this, I wanted to find a cool image for Twitter to advertise. And while I was looking, I found an article on Fox News, and it was called "Is Bulletstorm the Worst Game Ever Made?" And they referred to how the porn terms are a thing, how it's violent, but I thought it was funny. I thought about posting that, but I ultimately decided not to, because I thought it'd be funny. Am I streaming the worst game ever made? The answer is yes, according to some. Yeah, and whenever anybody might have an idea of a game that they'd like to see or watch me stream, feel free to just post it on Twitter. Like I said, I'm trying not to stream the games that everybody does, because what can I say that hasn't been said many times? Should have posted it. Dave says I should have posted that news article. Yeah, I probably should have. I think our audience would have really liked that. That's what I thought. I was thinking if I kicked those, they'd probably blow me up. But you never know until you try. Usually when I play a first-person shooter, it's only because I need a break from whatever I might currently be playing. So if I play like an RPG or Fallout or something for 7,000 hours, sometimes it's nice to take a little break
This
from
place
it.
is filthy with low spread radiation. Neither
Spend
of us
8
will
or 10
survive
hours
if we
on a
linger.
game.
Just like
Beat
the
it.
old days.
Forgive my lack of nostalgia.
This just basically, if you stare at something dramatic that's happening, you get more points. This one's kind of funny because I don't know. I've never figured out what we're supposed to look at there.
You sure you're up for this kind of fight?
I am not. I am not up for any of this. We have no other options.
Oh, great!
Yeah, like I said, these guys with their melee attacks are more vicious than you might realize. Because it's really easy for them to kill you. If there's a couple there. Robo Clay loves Dave's side boob. Dave loves alien side boob. Everybody loves alien side boob. Okay, I think that's the end of the first level. So we're moving along nicely. It's not a terribly long game. I think it only takes about maybe 6 hours to get through in total.
The construction is too skillful. This is no backworld operation.
Whoever co-opted this joint, they aren't getting their deposit money back.
Dave's got
Stay
dick
focused.
pics.
We are not
Dick
safe
pics for
here.
days. Thanks, Dave. Like I said, we're gonna... Oh, we're a little short for the charge. That's okay. We are gonna buy some ammunition. Ammo's a little scarce at the beginning of the game. Just because I only have my one gun.
Only way down.
Just like a water park. Beautiful.
Rise and shine, birthday bear.
So long.
The man
fucker.
really sinks into work.
As I was I played through this a little bit just sort of to refresh myself. As I was playing through, I got to parts that would come back to me. Like, I remember this room. Oh yeah, I hated this room. That ever happened to you guys when you go back to a game you haven't played in a while? You'll walk into an area and just instantly have flashbacks to pain and misery. Not really using the leash too much at this point. No really good combos to perform at this point. So just kind of more focused on getting through, making progress. Undead's got brain picks, side brain. Side brain. Undead likes brains.
Glorious mother of shit. Got enough Confederate ordnance in here to bring religion to the alien hordes on Warworld.
Destroy everything. Leave these savages no means to give chase.
I like the way your new brain thinks.
And I'm not gonna lie to you guys. We're gonna destroy these so they don't give chase. We're gonna be fighting these the rest of the game. They've got more than 6,
Locals
it
seem
turns
none too
out.
excited about your plan.
Kill them all.
Okay, this fight, there's something about it, it's actually hard.
Power.
This is a place that I do tend to die sometimes. They've got the high ground, just like Star Wars, sucks dick. Yeah, this is a place where it's one of the last areas that I do tend to die at fairly frequently. One of the things that it takes a lot of getting used to about this game is you can't take many hits at all. It's not very forgiving, you're not a bullet sponge. Plus, part of what makes this hard, you can't really reach anybody with your leash. You can get up close like this, but it's kind of dangerous to do that initially. Because they're along the side, and they can shoot down through the catwalk. Totally out of ammunition. Hopefully this will be the only time we're out. I didn't want to spend too much more on ammo.
Heads up! Geek's got a vulture!
Use the leash.
I was kind of worried that chopper was still firing even though the guy was out of it. We're going to take a quick little look around, see if we can find any ammunition. Ah, there we go. You'll be a little bit skill point starved early on, but like halfway through the game, you have more points than you know what to do with.
Deep core drilling terminal. Thing uses gravity fusion pistons. You can charge up there.
Alright, let's see what's going on in chat. Dave, Xbox lower res because it gets the stream first. Phone gets it about 10 seconds later. I'm not really sure what that is. And Robo says that the stream looks good on her 360, so that's good. Still can't afford the charge. We're saving up for that. It's going to be really critical later. We're going to go ahead and buy a little bit more ammo. Just to be on the safe side. I don't want to run out middle of a fight.
Ulysses' crash site is on the other side of that city.
Got a lot of helicopters incoming.
Come on, sweet baby. Take what I give you, cheap trash.
Yeah, you have to play a little bit more cautious than you do in some first-person shooters, because these guys will tear you up pretty quickly, and that never changes. There's never any sort of armor or anything like that. Curb stomped him. Got the mercy kill. Trying to get this guy flying off.
I got exactly what he came for. Plenty of murder to go around.
You also have to aim. Your leash tends to be a little bit more auto-aim than the gun, but you still have to be fairly close. As you can see, I was pretty close to the chopper that go, but not close enough. I might die here, because I've missed a few times. Nope, should be good now. Of course, I missed the actual QTE. There we go. I was starting to sweat it a little bit. Let's see, Xbox One sucks, says Dave. Why does the Xbox One suck? Give me reasons that I don't already know. Because I know it's not friendly for streaming. It's a bitch for streaming. And it has no exclusive games.
Good to see your sense of humor coming back.
I intended no humor.
Sarah and I are really into
pal.
Xbox. We love Xbox. We have hundreds of 360 games and half a dozen consoles, but the Xbox One was really a disappointment to us, I'm not gonna lie. We thought there were only a handful of exclusives on PlayStation 4 when we got ours last
And you say you intend no
month.
humor. Murder holes.
Turns out
gold, my friend.
it has all the exclusives. There's a really good combo you can rack up by smashing those guys with the thing I kicked, but I waited too long, so they moved out of the way. Alright, I died there. Ishii kind of got in my way because he's a motherfucker. That's okay. I'd actually prefer to do that little stretch again so we can get that good combo. Because that's going to be a lot of points that we'll really want to get now for later. So, see what's happening in chat. Not much. There are other guns available, Dave. It's still going to be a couple levels before we get them. It's really funny also because you go really far with just this battle rifle, and then all of a sudden you get new guns about every 10 seconds.
Good to see your sense of humor coming back.
I intended no humor.
You're killing
And the
me,
other
pal.
guns add a lot of versatility. So, kind of a problem early on because you don't really have a lot of versatility in what you're able to pull off.
You're falling back.
There's a gun called the Flail. I think that's going to be
And
the
you
first.
say you intend no humor.
Actually, I think that's the
Murder holes.
second new gun you
Comedy
get.
gold, my friend.
And I love the Flail. That's the combo we wanted. So there we go. flail's pretty cool. It's basically a bolo. Wraps around the enemy's neck. You can trigger it to explode when you want. So you can wipe out pretty big groups all simultaneously. There we go.
This is good stuff here. Nice warm-up for what I'm gonna do when I get my
I was kind of hoping I could get that, shoot the chopper,
day.
blow up the entire area
Final
back
Echo
there.
were merely our replacements, Gray. More of Serrano's
Let's
mindless
see, Dave
tools.
wants pancakes.
Your rage is misdirected.
That's a pretty fair request, I think. Okay, now we've got some skill points saved up. So what we're going to do is get the charge. The charge shot, basically, guys, just think of it, it's like a grenade. We're going to buy one of those. We're going to upgrade it to hold more. Carry a couple with us. And we're going to go ahead and save the rest of our points for a little bit. And we're going to move on.
Turret gunner up topside. Grab cover.
And we're actually going to use it. You'll notice my gun's glowing. It means the charge shot's ready to rock, so hopefully we can... There we go. Liquefies them. You get a cool looking melt and skeleton crumbling animation. And now we're going to help ourselves to this guy. Because this is a little more satisfactory.
Son of a dick! They got more vultures!
Son of a dick, indeed.
Chase some thunder, boys!
This game is obsessed with dicks. It's kind of like the Robo of video games.
Down like a Led Zeppelin!
Easy to forget about the guys in the bus because you're so busy focused on the choppers. Gun's empty, but where we're going, we don't need guns. Whoop minigun, that's right. Whoop minigun. She wants to go ahead and kick this down for us.
Gray, I'm not well.
We've got our first little
I
mini
can
boss
feel
fight
myself
coming up shortly.
slowing down.
Hold it together. I'll do the heavy lifting. Just stay close.
She's crying, whining a little bit. Yep, I was hoping we could get a headshot on that guy. Alright. This part, it doesn't seem too difficult, but it's another one that is kind of easy to make a mistake and die. Shot him in the throat. Because you can see I'm doing pretty good with killing him quick and still getting pretty hurt. This is about the only safe place to stand. Shoot Ishii a couple times just to be on the safe side. Robo's like, what did you say? Probably in reference to the dick comment. Get some headshots, one after the other. Line up in rows. Alright.
Close.
Guess we'll just move on then. The game's super generous with drop kits, so you don't have to worry about going really long amounts of time without any chance of ammunition or anything like that. Gonna go ahead and cash in our skill points.
Run away!
The game will auto-track to a certain point on the enemies, but gotta lock onto them first. And usually you're gonna want to kill them pretty quickly anyways.
That's it, Ishii. dinner time.
I'll need a moment. Damn, I don't have an access port.
Ishi, talk to me.
We're gonna get some points instead of helping
You
Ishii.
scared the dick off me.
Scared the dick off of him.
Much better.
Great, glad to hear it.
Ray, I have overloaded the facility. I predict an imminent detonation within the gravity core generators.
And I predict an imminent getting the fuck out of here.
All I said was, these guys like dick almost as much as you do, Robo.
Fate finally smiles down. Cargo
We're
train
gonna
up
go
ahead.
ahead.
Last train out of explosion
Move on. We're not
town.
gonna worry about
Move your
refilling
shit.
at this point. Want to save some points up, and that's how you do it. Gonna give this guy an aerial shocker. There we go. Okay, we're almost through another. Robo says not quite as much. I don't know who she's kidding. You can't fool us, Robo. One of the things about this game that makes it kind of challenging is you can do really good, but if you drop your focus for just a little bit, it's pretty easy for these guys to just kill you off real quick.
Oh, great. Where did this giant dick come from?
He's mega charged with an elite Confederate weaponry.
Looks mega charged with a dozen buckets of fried chicken.
Fried chicken. I think he's shooting me in the head even though I'm ducking. We're gonna got a little something special for him though.
Continue fire to bring him down.
There we go. Just not enough fried chicken in the world.
Hey, sexy. Come here. Ooh, got some weight on you.
Okay, this part coming up shortly, I actually consider one of the hardest things in the game. Not there yet. No, you see it. But it's really surprisingly difficult. Just gotta clear these guys off the platform. I don't know about all of you, but anytime a game gives me a machine gun or a minigun and lets you just kill vast armies, there's something really satisfying about that.
Ishi, hostile is manning that grind wheel. If he gets that thing, you die.
Okay, this part. Yeah, believe it or not, we're gonna be chased by that giant grind wheel. And it's actually gonna be extremely
Can't you
difficult.
get this thing moving any faster? You want to come do it? Fine. I do not speak train.
This is actually the hardest stretch in the game, like I said.
Our next appointment's arrived.
There's
You
just
up
not a
for the
lot of
fight?
room for
I
error.
will kill them all. For Doc, for Rel.
And you have very little space to kind of conceal yourself and heal. And they throw a lot of things at you. So I've missed a couple of my leash pulls, and you can see my health is starting to really drop. Plus you're slowed down running by the gun. This is about it right here. This is pretty much my cover for the entire thing. And usually they circle around. Yeah, you can see I've already taken too many hits. I'm gonna try to get some health back here, but I don't know if it's gonna happen. Robo asks, time for the giant spinning wheel of death. Yes, it is.
Give him a warm welcome.
I actually, I had Robo watch a little bit of me playing through this part earlier, because I wanted to kind of get the feel of it down before I streamed it, because it is a harder part. Because there's a lot of different legs to it.
Gang car coming up! Clear those ugly bitches out!
The gang car is kind of tricky, because one of those fried chicken motherfuckers is up there. And if you don't get him fast enough, he can tear you up. Now they're going to throw in some choppers.
On it!
So we're doing pretty decent. We've got a pretty okay start going. It doesn't take much to go south with this game. We're going to try to make it back here and heal up a little bit. Moving pretty slow though. See if we can get one of the choppers from here. Yeah, as you can see, it's really quick to get pretty messed up in here. Robo says visually stunning. Undead says looks amazing. Yeah, the game looks great. And for those of you who might just have a 360, it looks equally good on there. Yeah, really impressive. Particularly a sequence like this, because it's not just a pre-rendered CGI sequence. It's all real time. This part's nasty. The torpedo hits us and it's game over.
Torpedo is destroyed!
So there's a lot of shit to focus on.
Second friction glider incoming!
Second torpedo. Once again, really need to kill it.
Got it! Another one down!
Blow up some water towers, see if we can grind wheel a little bit.
Son of a bitch! Grind wheels right on our asses!
Shoot those tanks! Knock it off course!
Another part, if you miss the tanks, you're gonna be hurt pretty badly. There we go.
It's coming back on us!
It kind of gives you an idea about the craziness of this game, that this is essentially level 1 still, and it's throwing this kind of stuff at you. So it's a pretty wild ride all in all.
On us a minute.
If that. Reinforcements!
This part's fairly dangerous. Always want to go for the environmental kills if you can. It's just, you sometimes have to look kind of close, because there's always a lot of things on fire.
Grind wheels back! You got any ideas? Took the goddamn bridge out! The brakes! For the love of God, hit the fucking brakes!
Do hit the brakes, please.
Brakes are out! You hear me?
Wish like hell I didn't!
And there we go. That's the end of that level, so I feel a lot more confident, guys, I'm not going to lie. Having that and everything behind us, I'm feeling a lot better about it.
Ishi, you okay?
Alive.
I didn't know my ass cheeks had bones that could be broken. Let's climb. This thing is holding on
Because the
by
rest
an
of the
ass
game,
hair.
it'll continue to throw really huge amounts of crazy enemies and things like that, but just something about the early stretch, I don't know.
Bridge cable. Looks sturdy enough.
It's just really easy to die quick.
Oh, man. We had no business surviving that. Some good and kind deity somewhere wants to see us pull out of this.
A moment of luck, in a sea of misfortune.
Ishi, always the optimist. Some really beautiful visuals in the game. Everything from rusty industrials to some really nice areas. Really, really creatively designed game. Gonna just buy a little bit, nothing too much. We're kind of saving our money for when we start getting more weapons, and then that way we can upgrade them quicker. Robo says, "That was awesome. Thank you, Robo. Thank you. I really wanted to get past that part for you guys. And I always sweated a little bit."
Whoa, ugly alert!
And there we go. We got our first new weapon. It might just be a pistol, but it's got some pretty cool uses to it. Wanted to see if there was a little bit of extra ammo in there. Robo says the water looks great. Undead agrees. Yes. Sarah always likes to point out water is one of the hardest things in games to render and make look good, you know? It looks like oil or just really shitty. Used a charged shot in there. These guys have some kind of nasty explosives. They can almost one-shot you if you get hit by that flare shot.
Oh, hells yes!
So you have to kind of be a little more careful with them.
Vultures! Grab some cover! Tenacious sons of bitches, I'll give them that!
Got some more choppers coming in. Couldn't quite reach them. We can reach this one.
King's copter is damaged! He's going down!
And it's down.
Come on. If we're lucky, we can patch that bird up and get ourselves a ride out of here. We're lucky now?
Yes, the fates have delivered me a spectacular
Missing
bounty
that
of great
leash was
fortune.
an unfortunate maneuver. But we managed to recover from it, so that's good. We're going to ignore him and move on, because I'm not going to waste rifle ammo shooting one guy 70 miles away. That would just be an incredible waste.
Look at the size of that.
If you're done soaking in the ambiance, I've located an exit on the far side of the cavern.
I kind of like the look of the cavern. I think some of the coolest looking caverns are in Skyrim. Skyrim's got really great ones, and also Gears of War actually did too, now that I think about it.
So, how you doing with keeping that logic code from taking over?
I am engaged in an endless struggle to maintain dominance of my own mind, thank you.
Well, try and make jokes, maybe. Use sarcasm. AI can't read it. Might help keep you in the driver's seat. Just saying.
I also like games that kind of give you credit for everything you do. Some might consider it cheap, but I like it. If I can get some extra skill points just for hand-over-handing along a vine, I'm gonna call it good. Because I need more ammo. RoboClay soaking in the ambiance. Yeah, I'm trying
What
to
exactly are we looking at here?
not only play a little slower so we can get some progress going, but I'm also trying to give you guys a chance to actually admire the graphics of the game.
Holy damn, that stinks.
Got some stinky old eggs. What do you guys think these eggs smell like? Because I'm betting that they probably do not smell like food.
Dead end over here.
Oh shit, that can't be good. Something's happening.
It would be a lie.
Something's happening, guys.
Quickly!
Timer sequence, you know that's gonna be good. Oh fuck. Oh fuck, shit, son. Come on, son. Come on. Come on. Shit. Dead end.
Whatever made that sound isn't feeling maternal about these rotten eggs. Whatever it is, it's pissed.
come on.
It's right behind us.
I think we walked into another one. Get over! Get over! Undead saves says that they smell like Dave's butt. That's fucking bad, guys. I'm not gonna lie. 52 seconds. Oh shit! Come on! Come on! We're almost there. Come on, a little further. 44. Just a few more feet. Gyrocopter ahead.
Fix this thing.
Come on, Ishii, hurry the fuck up.
A simple repair.
Brag when we're airborne, okay?
Come on, Ishii. Robo's scared. Whew, there we go.
Telling you, hell of a fishing hole down there. Gotta be some big ones down yonder.
The chat's yelling, run, run. Uh-oh, some
Got a giant cloud of impending doom right behind
giant
us.
cloud of impending doom. Got some bad shit out there.
Great, the train's leaking fuel. Shoot it.
Something big and something pissed off.
Yeah, got it. Big Mama Bad Britches is off our ass.
I'm glad to hear it, because we are going down.
Going down. Whew. That was very creepy, but we survived it. I don't know, guys. I was worried there for a few minutes. I thought things were starting to look pretty bad.
It's all right. Let it out.
Ishii and his robotics in the water.
I don't think so. Who knows what the water did to your sutures or the robotic shit.
I'm fine.
All right.
God, calm down, dude.
Get down a notch.
Yeah, let's go.
Robo asked, what the fuck is that big thing?
Closing in on the beacon. That final
Not really a spoiler, but we will find out later in the game. Because you don't think they're going to show something big, scary, and horrendous and then not make us shoot it with a tiny little gun, do you? That's nothing like video games I've ever played. Ishii, move your ass. Alright, we're up with the drop kit. So, what are we going to do? We're pretty good on charges. You always want a few of those. You have to pay to unlock the ability to upgrade your weapons. So, for our pistol, we're not going to be using it too much after a certain point, so we're not going to invest a lot in it. Matto's a Reaper veteran. Take whatever it is. That's pretty much true, I'm not going to lie. We're going to do just one little upgrade and call it good. Like I said, we are not going to be using that very much at all, so I don't want to waste points on it. Soak in some more ambience. I don't know if you guys ever played World of Warcraft, but the second expansion in the Outlands, there's a valley with a lot of spiky mountains, and that kind of reminds me of it a little bit. Coming up in the distance, you can see the city.
Dear Lord, this place is enormous. Who'd build something like this and leave it to a gang of savages?
Perhaps they did not.
As the story goes on, you start finding out that this used to be a vacation planet. So there's a lot of like really cool vacation-y sort of things that you'll experience. I'm not going to say anything, give it away, but a lot of really cool environments that you'll fight through. So it's kind of a post-apocalyptic shooter, but the environment's a lot different than usual.
Area scan. Multiple hostiles.
Let's get to work.
Gonna take a second, see what's going on in chat. Looks like talk about Reapers. Dave says, if you haven't fought Reapers, no boss will ever be the same. That's pretty much the truth. For anybody that might not know, Mr. Dave is referring to Mass Effect and the badass enemies in that game. I'm sure that Sarah is going to tell you all about Reapers when she plays Andromeda. Sarah actually is a good person to give a playthrough and analysis of Mass Effect. She played through all of them on the hardest difficulty, which I think was Insanity, and she beat each of them. I thought she was insane, because some of those fights she'd spend 3 hours on at a time, just doing it over and over, but yet she persevered, and she got through it. So, that is fucking dedication. I haven't even spent 3 hours on a single boss.
Bet we can find
in
a bar someplace. Get
Dark
some
Souls.
ocean.
You even look at a bottle, I'm going to skin you alive.
Oh, that must be one of the 12 steps, huh?
Yes. Dave, have you actually played through Mass Effect on Insanity?
At the back of the columns!
This fight, best I remember, is a little tricky because it's pretty close quarters, and they use those explosive flares. We're going to chill here behind this column, and we're going to try to work a little closer to a round by them. Rear entry, I shot him in the ass. We're actually going to charge up the shot and miss with it. Did not want to let him get it off. Almost took a second flare. I took one. Took a second one. Almost dead, but I think we'll be okay. There we go. We got it. We got it. We're going to drop by. We're pretty good on ammunition. Let's see if it's got anything new for us. I think we'll go ahead and unlock the charge. Just at this point, I think it'll probably be okay to have a little bit of extra juice. Get that, get a little bit more ammo. One of the ways to really get ahead in this game, just play kind of well and stock yourself with ammo a little bit, and you'll find your favorite gun relatively quickly.
Check the
These little guys,
should be around
news bots,
About to find this broad and get
if
a
you
jump ship
find and
home.
destroy them all, it's an achievement. But hell if I know where they're all at. I think anytime I've played through, I've only found about maybe half of them. You are going into a cactus.
Come on, Ishi.
We're going to switch over the pistol to save a little bit of ammunition. There we go. Best combos, environmental kills. Shoot guys in the air, you know you're going to get some money. Make that money. Still a couple people out there at least. We're going to use a charge shot, see if we can clear the way. There we go. Get a little heat seeking going on. See what we can do out. There we go. Kick the cart into him into the cactus. That is some good murdering, guys. That is some fucking good murdering. Please run towards me as much as you want.
What the?
Oh, we are going to shake our booty, guys. Are you ready?
To get you into the sheets. Move your soul.
Dave says Liara is his future ex-wife. Liara is a reference to Mass Effect. Blue alien side boob. Alright, here we go. Place is looking pretty good. There's a huge combo we could potentially get. I don't know if we will, but we're certainly going to try. First, though,
You disgust me.
Ishi might not be happy, but fuck, let's drink some booze.
What the fuck?
And yeah, we are incredibly drunk at this point.
Starting to get why you boys are so angry. This classical music explains World War III.
Disco explains World War III, apparently. We died there. I kind of thought that might happen, but if you kill enemies while you're drunk, you get even more points. Once we clear out this area, there's going to be a huge number of them on a wall. If we can drink and then blow up the environment, we're going to get enormous combo points. Let's see, Dave is saying Liara was even hotter once she got the promotion, no spoilers. She was, that's a very good point.
You disgust me.
Alright, now that we can barely see what we're doing, we're going to have a good time, guys.
What the fuck?
Once we get the big guy out of the way, it's not going to be quite as bad, but...
Starting to get why you boys are so angry.
Alright, you'll notice intoxicated plus 750.
Explains World War III.
It's also hard, I don't know if you guys can tell, but the gun is wavering all over the place. My dude sounds like Sauron. That's a unique perspective, Dave. Got a few more coming in. We're gonna stand here for it. Got an achievement. That's nice. That's unexpected. Okay, we're coming up. There's another beer that we want to drink. I think it's on the other side of this place. Because if we can hurry up and find it and drink it. I think, yeah, it's there. Because now we're going to get this beer. Going to get a little bit of buzz going on. And we're going to run out here. And we want to try to blow up this platform.
Reinforcements! Must be bringing another keg to the pro down.
There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Alright. Let's take a second and check chat. Hey, it's Wirehead. Welcome to the chat. Good day from Australia to you too. RoboClay heard disco. Googled it. He is Sauron. Yeah, welcome to the chat, Wirehead. Glad you joined us. Alright, so we got a lot of kills with that. Let's not lose it by getting killed by this one asshole. The gag reflex, in case anybody's wondering, shoot somebody in the throat. I hear some bad guys gurgling. I got a little something for him. There we go. Like I said, it's all about those skill points. Sausage Fest, that's like any time you hang out with Dave usually. For those who might not know, Dave really likes his sausage. Mouth, butt, wherever. Alright, making some good progress. Keep this murder train rolling. This kind of has like a Spanish themed sort of resort feel to it. Okay, I don't remember what's coming up. We are going to hit up that drop kit though. See if there's anything that's absolutely vital for us. We're not going to waste any more on the pistol. We're going to just buy one charge, one bit of ammo. We're going to call that good. Because if you have confidence in what you're doing, you're not really going to need stacks of ammunition. Horror Gamer. Hey, Horror Gamer, welcome to the stream. I believe you are probably the only person in here that's actually played this game. So we're taking it a little slower, letting everybody kind of enjoy the game. But yeah, definitely welcome to the stream. It's good to have you here. A little bit of violence, a little bit of profanity, a little bit of senseless chaos and murder. Look guys, we can get drunk again. Yeah, that's right. It's the only way to kill it. Yeah, Horror Gamer beat it on PlayStation 3. Good game. Yeah, great game. Love it. Absolutely love it. Get some more of that intoxicated bonus. Try to get a couple headshots here. Looks like our buzz wore off. I guess mine would too if I was killing all these fuckers. Alright, new type of enemy has been introduced. See the red vests? They are going to blow us to hell. One hit will pretty much kill us. Two will certainly kill us. The good thing is, you can get some pretty good combos off these guys. Just do not let them get near you. Alright, and we've got a new weapon. That's the flail chain. Bolos wraps around the neck. Ran out of ammunition. Alright, we survived just barely. Drunk off one beer, pussy. Yeah, I would agree with that. Of course, I don't know. I mean, he's had a stressful day. It's only been a couple hours since he was drinking on the ship, if you recall.
Reminds me of a soldier I used to know.
I never stopped being that soldier.
You were too drunk to know what you were.
That's the story of my life, right there. Yeah, the flail gun, freaking love it. A lot of cool combos you can do with it. Only problem, doesn't really hold a lot of ammo, but it's good for like an area control weapon. If you have guys flooding in from one direction trying to flank you, you can toss one of these like a prox mine and blow it up. Wrap it around an enemy's neck. Got another robot. Fuck you, robot. Alright, what's going on in the chat? What time is it in Canada? Undead's chilling. Horror's causing trouble on Twitter. That sounds about typical. Drink some more beer. Head out down the road. Yeah, if you see I'm not turning him, that's just the game because he's been drinking. It's not as messed up as when you get drunk in like GTA 4. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Or Red Dead, that's another good one. Marston can't even walk like 3 feet without falling on his fucking head.
Get ready.
Alright, we're gonna switch over to the flail, see if we can get a good little kill on somebody. Nope. Gonna go for the nut shot, that's a good one. Sorry guys, I seem to have lost my picture for a second there. You guys are behind? Okay. Okay. I think the chat's still working. Okay. Yeah, it's like my screen went black there for a minute, so... Only for a few seconds. I don't know if you guys will see it, but... Okay. And for anybody that doesn't know, Sarah, aka Bunner I Am, she's moderating the chat for us tonight. So she can type, say a few extra things if anybody has any questions for her specifically. She has a big stream coming up on Saturday. We have a lot of guys with a lot of flares up really high, causing a lot of trouble, not gonna lie. And those things do a lot of damage. You do not want to get hit by them, trust me. Alright, looks like he's down. Move forward. Heavy gunner, they some gas. There we go. Got a little bit of stream. Matto seems to be killing it. Thank you very much, Wirehead. I wanted to actually try to do pretty decent so you guys could see a pretty cool game in action. I'm gonna let him come up the stairs because we got a little something for him. And fuck you too. Alright. RoboClay, she's gonna start working a little bit. I think she said she has a few orders that she's gonna be working on. Horror, no Twitch account, didn't know I was streaming. I posted it on my page. Honestly, in the future, my streams are going to be more organized. Still getting started. I was originally going to do it at noon. That's what I posted on my page that everybody saw. But the headset broke, so it set us back a few hours. We kind of just arbitrarily chose a new time.
Seems our gal was greeted with a welcoming committee.
In the future,
He's dead.
the post will tell when it
She
is,
returned their hospitality.
so it won't be so
We're
disorganized.
tracking a capable soldier.
Yeah, but she left a trail, so she doesn't know we're shadowing her.
Horror gamer, like a stalk you.
If she recognizes us, it will be very difficult to
This
convince
Twitter
her to
moves
aid
so
our
fast. Yeah,
evacuation.
I'd imagine.
Gives us trouble.
You've got a
She'll
lot of
recognize
followers,
my
dude.
boot up her ass.
I'm going to eventually work out a more defined schedule of streaming. Just kind of try to get an idea what a good time for everybody is, and then just work from there. Because I start out, I'll probably do a couple times a week, and move on from there. Sunday seems to be a pretty good time. And Sarah's also going to be doing her own thing. So she's on this channel as well. God, I hate it when there's that one guy you just can't quite fucking hit.
Damsel in distress, front and center.
Okay, it's kind of hard to tell in this game, but... And I don't know how much you guys follow. But... the voice actress here is a voice actress you've heard in thousands of games. She's Femshep and a lot of other characters as well. I'll check chat here in a second to see what all you guys are saying once I get past this fight. These guys are actually giving me quite a bit of trouble.
Identify yourself, or I will open fire!
Oh, listen, lady, please. We've been stuck here forever. Help us get an evac off-world.
Yeah? Go fuck yourself! You shitpiles give chase, I will kill your dicks!
She is gonna kill our dicks.
What does
That's
that even mean? You're gonna kill my dick?
what does that
I'll
mean?
kill your dick. How about that, huh?
Speaking of dick-killing parties,
There we go. Alright, got another good combo. That's a good moment to check the chat. Let's see. Horror Gamer says regular times important to gain a big following. That's what I've heard. That's why I kind of want to do it. Robo's happy. She's got a lot of custom orders. Undead misses lots of feeds. Tweet deck. I am not sure I know what that is. Use it to filter out retweets from everyone. Okay. Use it for Twitter and browser. Different feeds. Must be feminist. Dick killer. Kill our dicks. Mass Effect made her mean, yeah. It's a renegade shep on a bad day. Oh, you guys have some fucking crazy things to say. Yeah, I totally agree. A regular streaming schedule. Well, think about it. If you're watching television, is it easier to follow a show you're into if you know, oh yeah, it's on Thursday nights at 8?
Coming up.
Or if it just comes on whenever it fucking feels like it?
for you.
Yeah, sure is.
Give a little bit of a warning shot, and let Ishii finish the job. So, as it stands tentatively, Sunday's going to be a full-time schedule for me. I'm going to add a second day shortly, figure out another good one to stream.
Cover me. Precarious.
Move from there. And for those of you who are fresh in the chat,
No worries.
feel
I got
free
him.
to hit me up on Twitter and request any games you'd be interested in seeing me play. If I have them, I will certainly consider it. There's a few games that I'm not very eager to stream, like PUBG, things like that.
Our signal's dead.
She's on to us.
Everybody streams them. There's nothing I can say that hasn't been said a lot already. Okay, we're going to check it out. We are going to upgrade our bolo. Get up capacity a couple of times. Going to buy some ammo for it. We're going to upgrade the charge. Buy a charge. Got the thumper. That's a pretty big deal right there, guys. That is a huge, huge deal. Now we're starting to get some capability to wreak some fucking havoc. Alright, that looks pretty good. Let's see what's going on here. Robo. Can be a female twin instead of femship. Block everything horror says. Why would you block everything horror says? Wait, we can't swear here. Gay. No, you can swear here, whore. Oh, really? Yeah. Okay, that's probably a setting or something. Mostly been Dave's post. That's not fucking surprising. Fuck works. Dave suck at fag. Fuck. Block that. Fuck. Nope. Naughty. I thought I turned off the swear filter. Yeah, we'll fuck around with the settings more as time goes on. So, Twitch is kind of complicated. There's a lot of configuration, and I didn't quite have as much time to practice with it as I wanted to kind of figure out what to do. So, it'll just get better. This is only stream number 2, so working out kinks. You guys know how that is. The important thing is we kill this fucker. One way or another. Alright, see the little thing on the left? That is a fucking bolo that got it tied to me.
Quality soldiering.
Quality soldiering. Wirehead has to go back to work. Or sorry about Fifi's. Wirehead, if you're leaving, thanks for coming by. Definitely appreciate it. Hear a bunch of dickheads yelling. I got a little something for these guys. There's a little bolo action for you. There you go. Still trying to catch Femshep up ahead.
What the dick?
What the dick? What the dick? Check our supply crate, see what we're looking at here. 9 out of 18, doing pretty good. Still not really worried too much about upgrading the fucking pistol. Check out the chat. Wirehead. Take care, Wirehead. Once again, thanks for stopping by. What we're going to start doing from now on is we're only going to moderate Dave. Everybody else is cool, but Dave, we're going to censor everything that he fucking says. Every single word. What if it's an awesome profanity that needs to be shared? It doesn't matter. You can just say, hey guys, I'm having a good time, and we're still going to filter you out. Dave's not offending people. That really never happens. Horror gamer. Horror gamer wants to bait some Gaga lovers. People only want to talk games. We're thinking that the chat moderation, it's possibly adapting. It seems like a lot of profanity is slipping through. Or it's just given up entirely, like, oh, you hang out with freaking idiots, so, yeah. No point trying to do a good job here. Alright, that was a close call, I'm not gonna lie. Talking about all this profanity. There we go. Now we got a minigun and nowhere to fucking use it, but we're gonna use it anyways. Take that. You too, Ishii. Boss son of a bitch. Alright, what's going on? I see profanity, I see fuck nuggets, cum guzzler, turd burglar, fidget spinner. That's the worst insult of all. Seriously, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave, Undead.
To the most enchanted station in the side quads.
Yeah.
Dissoldian euphoria
Undead does
permeates the
disgust me.
monster terror dome with 7D
That's why he was
full
born.
immersion joy fun to excite you and your entire beautiful family.
Spent. So, you ready for a little joy fun, beautiful family?
And what about you, beautiful family? We're gonna have fun. We're gonna take a vacation together. Alright, there we go. Another level down, guys.
Welcome to the nightmare-inducing, fear-producing
we are on a good vacation.
Dome. Enter if you dare. Lo, behold the fetid pit of the great and horrible.
We are going to stock up just a little bit before we, There we go, Bone Duster. Quad-barreled shotgun. I think we're going to say yes to that. Upgrade our capacity just a little bit. Let's get some ammo for it. Okay, so, like I said, we're already going to be replacing the gun. We'll put this one on the left. Got ourselves an extra thumper. We're going to go with another charge. Good on bolos, good on that. That's why we didn't bother to... do much with the pistol.
Oh, man.
Let's see, chat. Sounds like things are happening. Has it set on easy, because he's beating levels. I almost thought about putting it on easy, but I was like, nah, I'm good enough. I can do it. Dave's got a dusty bone. He agrees with horror. Only died twice. Noob. Very easy. Robo says, we know you did. Well, fuck you guys, one way or another. So.
Looks like one's missing.
Big giant dinosaur monster's missing. Well, what do we have here?
You tell me you don't want to do some damage with one of those megatons?
Dave says it's really Sarah playing. That's funny. That's really funny. I don't think Sarah's ever played this game, actually. Yeah, Sarah's never played this. Yeah, you've watched me play straight through it that first time, remember? You fat bitch. Take that. Sarah's the real gamer in the house. I'm casual, says Horror. Yeah. I'm more into Candy Crush. Candy Crush is more like my thing. I'm gonna start live streaming Candy Crush, actually. Just for you guys. I'm gonna do a 24-hour Candy Crush live stream. It's gonna be fucking pimp. Alright, where the fuck are these assholes? Getting shot, can't even see assholes. Got assholes in the game, assholes in the chat. I knew this was gonna happen. Alright, we're breaking out the bolos. These fuckers are pissing me off. Alright, chat, what's going on? Viva Pinata. Nothing except brown-eyed pea holes. I'm glancing down to my phone to see what's going on in chat, and I see things that just don't even make fucking sense, guys. Brown-eyed pea holes. You know, the Black Eyed Peas experience, I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be worth a lot. And then who'll be laughing? Nah, seriously, Fergie's gonna come over and totally ride my dick. She's gonna be like, hey Matt, I hear you're really into my game. Why don't I give you a blowjob? And I'll be like, sure. And she'll be like, horror gamer, I don't think anybody was fucking talking to you. Nobody asked. Dave's gonna cancel. It's not sealed. I opened it. The place we got it from, it was so hilarious. Americans will know it's the Salvation Army, so it's basically like a secondhand store. And they had, it was so weird, they had like 20 of them. I don't know why they had so many copies of a shitty game, but it was just copy after copy of fucking Black Eyed Peas experience. Like, no other games at all. No other games except Black Eyed Peas experience. No cars. You probably will, especially as I'm the only person to actually buy the game. She'll be like, I hear you're my only fan. I'll be like, fuck yeah, bitch. Ride it. The only person to buy. Okay, that's the best comment of the night so far. Yeah, for anybody new like horror, I'm focusing pretty heavily on showing the game off because you and I are the only people that have really played this game. So I'm not watching the chat as closely as I normally would. So if I'm a few seconds slow to respond to something, that's why. In case anybody was wondering what's going on. Salvation Army also shit's bunk. I don't have to buy bad games. Not like she's having her lumps out. Are you kidding? The game's rated M. She's naked the whole fucking time, dude. She's twerking the whole fucking game. Ass all up in the air. It is incredible. Don't pretend. You're good, we know better. Yeah, that's true. That's a true statement. Yeah, I just figured it would be best if Sarah plays, and I just talk like I am. Godzilla with laser eyes. We'll go ahead and dodge. Why the fuck not?
Worst family fun vacation.
Horror Gamer says, cool boss. You're gonna love one. Oh, you've already played this, yeah. Go ahead. Open this gate, slide into this ladder. Forgot this game, some cool shit. Yeah, that's one of the reasons I really wanted to stream it. Horror is because I really like it. It's got a lot of unique and cool stuff, and it's sort of one of those underrated games that just sort of flew by, and I think a lot of people missed out on it. So I thought it'd be cool to show and let people check it out some. Alright, Ishii, what do we see out here? Nothing? Okay. A little heavy metal music. Gangbang. That's kind of like what happens with Dave's asshole on a weekly basis. Who the fuck survived that? Look at this dick. Now I'm talking like a character from the game. What's going on? I love turning people on to good games they never played. Yeah. Yeah, definitely, and I really love what you do with your feed, because you show a lot of really kind of obscure games. It's like, I know my shit, but you show a lot of games that I'm not familiar with at all. So, I appreciate you doing that for me, because you've really, like, you've really pulled out some different games. So, thanks for doing it too. Shut up, Ichi, open the door. Quick. Ichi. I'll miss with the explosion, that's fine. Surviving's overrated anyways. The gangbang skill shot. Kill a whole bunch of people with the bolo wrapped around somebody's neck. Not really doing anything too fancy. Some areas have a lot more room for fancy kill shots, some areas don't. So, this is also a game, it's so much fun to just play. It is worth like a playthrough or two. The first one, you're kind of struggling the whole time just to survive. Second playthrough, you can more enjoy the really crazy shit that it throws at you. This part is great. We're gonna have a new weapon, boys and girls.
Looky look, Papa got himself a
People
genuine
really respond.
robot
Who knew being a
controller.
dorky game dude people would find cool 20 years ago? Yeah. Yeah, seriously. Alright. The new weapon is this big motherfucking Godzilla robot.
Ah, damn, this shit's even cooler than it looks.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Ha! Barrel go boom!
Yeah, I never would have thought. It's like, I never would have thought when I started playing games, all the shit that I took back before it was cool. I never would have thought that gaming would be like it is nowadays, where people watch people play games. I mean, I've got like a small little crowd here watching me play this game. That's just, it blows my mind. You've got thousands of followers, Horror, and you just talk about fucking old games. I just never would have thought it would be like this. I wouldn't have dreamed. It's like all I ever wanted was just like to not get beat up for playing video games.
On their faces. Run! Run!
And maybe some more people who would just appreciate it.
Perishing at the hands of a child's toy.
And one thing I really like, I like how younger gamers are actually kind of into retro games, and they kind of appreciate the history of it. Because that's something that always worried me, because if you look at cinema or music, people still appreciate black and white film, or they appreciate classical music. And I wondered, would people appreciate old video games? Would they appreciate Mario? Would they appreciate the Nintendo? And I'm really glad that that appears to be, yeah, they will. Because it's very important that we don't lose our history. Because, I mean, this game's cool, it looks great, it plays great, but if you only play this game and you miss out on everything that led to it, if you miss out on Wolfenstein or Doom, you just can't appreciate the full scale of gaming. Take a second, see what's happening over here in chat. Gaming, not cooler people, just became bigger dorks, yeah. Kids prefer the SNES rather than the PlayStation 4, says Dave. Fun games will always be fun. Hey, Taxter, welcome. I didn't see you slip in, dude. Welcome, Taxter. Play Pong if you want to play it. Yeah. Well, I mean, horror gamer, you're a hardcore gamer because you will play anything. And I don't want to offend anybody, but I kind of think if you only play retro or you only play new games, you're just missing out on too much. I think that a true gamer needs to play fucking games, man. I've got some games that are pretty awesome that are on a fucking cell phone. So, where the good games are at, that's where you go. PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, mobile. Fuck, I'll play a browser game if it's good enough. Super Meat Boy was originally a browser game. This part is actually kind of tricky, which might be surprising because I'm controlling a giant robot dinosaur. But it's really easy to get killed by these grenade guys. And there's not a lot of cover. So you kind of want to take that chopper out relatively quickly. So then you can focus on the guys on the bridge, because a lot of them do have those flare grenade things. And sometimes enemies get at a bad angle and they'll pick you off even behind this screen. So there's a little bit of random to it. You want to listen for the whistle of the flare gun, but sometimes you might not hear it. Because there's a lot of freaking noise. Explosions, choppers, dinosaur lasers. We can get this chopper down. There we go. Now I feel a little bit more comfortable about our odds.
Oh, I could do this all day.
Hell yeah, I could too. Alright, we need to back off. We're getting some fire from the right. Another chopper's incoming. We're going to take it out. Sarah's laughing. Somebody said something. I got to see it. Let's see. Super Meat Boy. Pong, Pong. They never do see me. There's a Pong game on VR. I already wanted a PlayStation VR, and you've made me want to get one even more because there are so many fucking awesome games. Didn't see Taxter slip in, just like their sex life. Ayo, wacky wild stuff. Super Meat Boy. Yeah, horror. Have you never played that? That's a great fucking game. Dave likes meat, yep, in his butt. Mobile games are cool. Taxter would definitely say that. I don't know if you guys knew, but Taxter made a really cool game. It's only $1.99 on the store. I bought it, and I played it like an hour and a half or so. It's kind of like an old Maniac Mansion sort of point-click game. $1.99. Get it, play it. It was a lot of fun. It's got a really cool art design, and the music is great. It's got an 80s theme. Check it out, seriously. Horror. Get a tab just to play yours one day, bro. PSVR kicks ass. Taxter retired off of it. Horror gamer, Super Meat Boy. I'll stream some Super Meat Boy, actually. It's a tough as nails platformer. That's all I'm going to say. It's really fucking tough, and it's so addictive to play, and also so controller smashing. I would be more than happy to stream that for you guys one of these days. TG and I are buddies, know about his game. Yeah, it was a really cool game. I had a lot of fun with it. So, thanks for making a good game, Taxter.
That's it.
Got him. Cleared out that area. Yeah, I think a Super Meat Boy stream might be a good idea. Has any of you seen or played Super Meat Boy? Super Meat Boy boss is a fetus. It's not tough, I just suck. Super Meat Boy's not hard at all. That's the general consensus, I guess.
To the freaks.
Dr. Fetus, he is the boss of Super Meat Boy. Boss Fetus makes it worth playing. Big Boss Fetus. Alright, fuck you guys. Clear out. These guys. Get this guy. Alright, there we go. Taking some fire from somewhere, but it was kind of hard to see where. Okay. So, looks like my 11.
Oh, now you boys done made my robot all angry style.
There we go. Straight up to 12.
He's my favorite robot pal. Ishi was okay, but he wasn't 50 feet tall. It's a pretty cool party. Come and see. You can get a robot and come killing with me.
One interesting thing about this version of Bulletstorm is you can actually play as Duke Nukem if you buy the special edition. He plays exactly the same, but he has completely different dialogue. It's kind of neat, but it's kind of lame because they don't change their dialogue to match him. But just for the sake of novelty, it's pretty cool. So he's in all the cutscenes and just saying all the Duke Nukem stuff. I glanced down at chat for 1 second and I saw Cuphead. Now that interests me. Let's see, Ballbuster, Horror Gamer. Yes, Cuphead. Fucking love Cuphead. Needs a physical. Yes. Yes. I would buy a cool... What they need is like a special edition Cuphead physical edition that's got like the figures or something like that. Or the case is like shaped like Cuphead. I love physical editions, and a lot of the games that are digital only, when they succeed, they come out with physical editions, I'll always buy it. I like to support the developer, and I love having physical copies, just like you. So I would love to see a physical release of Cuphead. Come on, robot, get that fucker. It's one helicopter. God damn, that took way longer. Come on, robot buddy, you got this. Just gonna let me fucking get shot. Robot buddy's failing me. There you go. God damn, robot dinosaur. I don't know what your problem is tonight. Jesus. Let's see. They had one thing where you got merch. Duke's Feminist Nightmare hero figure. Texter, what one thing where you got merch? What are you talking about? I know Cuphead, but not sure what you're referring to specifically.
Watch our back.
Damn, we got a lot of guys and shit coming in after us. Once again, we want to take out those choppers ASAP. There we go. Had to reply to some Xbox Twipster, said no one wants a Duke movie, pusses. Duke won't be Duke, bro. No one wants a Duke movie. I don't know how I feel. I'm not really a huge fan of video game movies at the best of times. The Silent Hill movie was really fucking good. I like that. I haven't seen any of the Resident Evils. So I don't know. I'm usually just skeptical about game movies anyways. To me, games are sort of about the experience that you get from playing it. And a lot of times the plots are just B grade at best. But it's not really about the plot, it's about the experience. Kinda know what I'm saying.
Let's finish it.
It's the adrenaline rush. It's the sense of mystery, sense of discovery, whatever kind of game you're playing, whatever its specialty is. So I'm usually not into game movies. Ever.
Like taking candy from a grown man.
Alright, can't make a dude right nowadays. PC culture sucks, kills all it touches. But what if they did?
Oh boy, I don't like the sound of that.
I'm not going to get off on a political tangent at all, but I disagree with...
Served us well.
I disagree with like the overly PC culture.
Waggleton
I think it's... Waggleton P. Tallylicker, that's my new name for Dave.
You will be remembered.
I just figure, you know, respect people. Respect people and don't push things in people's faces. That's really all that needs to be said. I think anything beyond that, it just creates a lot more adversity than might be necessary.
They were not here for us, Gray.
But that's about all I'll say. I'm not gonna
Could
get
be
political.
they just really like it.
Or maybe they really did.
Walk around with your tits hanging out, and then if someone says they're
manpower.
Dan,
Must be some
says
kind
they're
of
dandies,
crazy,
that's a
dangerous
problem.
trouble within.
Duke's the hero we deserve. Taxter's gotta.
Naturally.
I hadn't seen that one before. That's great. Honestly, horror, I don't have a problem with tits hanging out. I mean, that's not really a bad thing.
doesn't look all that scary.
Wall supports are weakened. We need to get out of here. Quickly.
Well, yeah. I wasn't
shit,
proposing
Batman's
we
coming
buy
up.
a townhouse and move in. Ugh, too many dismembered bikers. Plus the crumbling ceiling sort of kills resale. And no curb appeal.
Texture has salt.
What the fuck was that?
Is that supposed to be like salt in the wound or what? The fuck are you doing, Taxter? Did you hear that horror? When we came in here, they're like, dead bikers are everywhere. I'm gonna avenge them for you, dude. Avenge those bikers. There are a few different gangs in the game. They're not really that different. Slightly different weapons and combat style, but not really anything too breaking.
Run! Gotta find a way out ASAP! Nothing. We're sealed in. Wait, found something. There's a door over here.
Another countdown timer. Let's move. Move, motherfucker. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah. That's how you do it. That is how you do it.
Holy shit! That was damn close! Need to get some pads for my ass. Old gal wasn't built for that much abuse.
Okay, let's see what's going on over here. PC says it's objectification. Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about, the tits. Whose voice is in the game? You recognize it. Do you mean the main character or Ishii? Who are you talking about specifically, Tak?
I'm not interested in quantifying how much abuse your ass is built for. Get moving.
All final echo in the region. Commodore in need of backup. Hostiles have surrounded camp. Proceed with extreme caution. The dam is swarming with locals. All other final echo proceed to CEO's location.
Main character. The voice is familiar, Tak, but I'm not sure offhand
who we're going to find a way on it. We need
voice actor is.
We need
If somebody wants to look that up, it'd be kind of nice to know. Dave said it was the voice of Sauron, but I don't know what the fuck he's talking about, and it's Dave. So, who fucking knows? Is he on a cartoon too? Maybe. He has sort of a kind of traditional male voice actor quality to him, so I don't know him specifically or guys that try to sound like this.
The pain is immense.
I'm not sure.
The AI logic. It is constantly seeking control.
Hold it off. Just keep it together.
Another pretty panoramic view over here. I really like the art style of the game. They really put a lot of nice detail into things that a lot of players aren't even going to ever notice. Like, all that off in the distance. It's so easy to play a game like this and just run past everything and not notice the beautiful aesthetics that are in it.
Nice view.
Let's see. Dave did Sauron's voice in the
Just
Lochor
two
game.
rough, military-hardened dudes sitting in an elevator, snuggling out their woes in a totally hetero way.
Animation, Aaron Brent.
That's a nervous chuckle.
Who the fuck
Either
is
your
Aaron
human side
Brent?
gets
You
the
guys
joke,
talk about
or
him
your
all the
computer
time,
side
but
likes
I
the
don't
way
know
look
what.
at ants.
Who is he?
Or a little of both, perhaps.
Hey, I'm not judging. I'm just a good-looking man.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Coming up on the new gang area now.
Strange cellular composition.
Dear God, they've mutilated these other gangsters.
It's not quite to the detail of like Outlast. Outlast is pretty fucking gruesome. Like what? Okay, let me see. Horror gamer, he knows all, a dickhead. He made Fallout and Final Fantasy. The original person who needs to be burnt down in a tent. So, can't type. He was GL in Injustice 2. So, does everybody know who this guy is except me?
Creepy bastards like to hide. Watch out, these fuckers are fast and crafty.
Honestly, though, it doesn't really sound like I'm missing out. You probably just irritate the fuck out of me by the sounds of things. I like cool people, you know? I mean, I don't mind taking shit from you guys, my friends. I mean, I give shit, I can take shit. That's the way it works. But I get annoyed when people I don't know and I'm not cool with want to talk shit. It's like, who the fuck are you, and what the fuck do you want? I made the horrible mistake of trying to troll horror. Yeah, that's pretty fucking funny. Trolling horror is just a stupid thing all around. But you've got so many followers, like you said to me the other day, you're gonna get some fucking idiots in there. It just comes with having a big enough population. You get a few guys, few girls in there that just want to cause trouble. Horror. Yeah, I've seen you do that a couple times with people. I always miss out on a lot of the real winners that you have. 3K is not shit, man. Well, I think it's a pretty decent amount because at least you have some involved people. Because, I mean, I see a lot of people out there that have like 25,000 or 15,000, but their shit, their feed's shit, and their followers are shit. Because these are people that are just playing like the numbers game. It's like, give me a few hundred people that care, and I call that good. Rather than a few hundred people who are just trying to get big numbers. And you've got a lot of people that interact, or, I mean, a lot of people who are actively involved in what you're doing and care. Because a lot of those big number accounts, they're shit. Total shit. Let's see, Aaron's not cool at all. He blocked me because he called out if you don't play obscene Japanese kid, whoa. He won't like you and say you're not a gamer. Could you do all nut shots for the next 5 minutes? No, probably not, Tack, but I'll try. Horror Gamer's going to crank it up a notch next week. I want to see that. Dave, joking Sarah, every part of it's true. I'll come back to what Dave's talking about, but I'm going to try to do all nut shots. How about nutshot area? Does that count? I feel like Arnold. I feel like the Terminator in the second Terminator movie, except instead of only shooting them in the knees, I can only shoot them in the dicks. It's on my pause screen. Oh, it's just lagging behind a little bit. Be a legend. 3K will be 25,000 in a year. Yeah, probably, Horror. Probably. This is another part where it's pretty easy to get smoked. The snipers don't really fuck around. And there's a few of them. Sniper rifle coming up is not my choice of weapon for this game.
Sniper means a dozen. Keep to cover. Upper platform.
Come on.
It's a little tricky to use, but this isn't really like a sniper kind of game, other than a couple sections. I control the bullets. Don't ask me what kind of logic that makes, because it's a fucking video game, yo. Horror's a legend in his own mind. Talking to Taxter about promoting the game. Yeah, it's a good game. Should promote it. I was trying to. I just don't have too many followers yet. Alright, here we go. There we go. sometimes you think you're going to have a clear shot, but you could end up like hitting an object, just barely skimming the polygons. I think we got one asshole left. Let's see if we can finish him off with this shot. There we go. No more assholes. Taxter is reaching out, says snob reviewers.
At ease.
So, what do you mean by that? Have people been reviewing you negatively, or they won't review your game? What are you talking about? Fun fact, works for Asus and Nvidia. So that angle hasn't came in. Says horror. He has friends, and Taxter, on the other hand, has friends in all the wrong places. Horror Gamer has connections, he says. Still tracking FemShep.
I'm overrun and out of ammo. It's been hours since I heard a report. Send confirmation.
Speaking of ammo, we're killing it on
I'm all
ammo.
that's left.
Getting a lot of good shots.
They
That
get their hands on her, she won't have long.
I do want to swap out the
You're
sniper
on
rifle
short
though
time.
pretty quickly. I think there's a pod there. Yeah, thought so. No, there's actually one more part coming up that it'll be a good idea to have the sniper rifle. So we'll keep it just a little bit longer. Maybe upgrade it. I don't know. Probably not. I guess we could. I mean, we're rolling in points, so I guess we could upgrade it. Taxter says they don't give you any attention. Horror Gamers talk about networking. Yeah, it's definitely about networking.
Shit.
Life's always been about that, even before social media. It's always been about who you know. We are going to go ahead and do a little bit with the sniper rifle. Not a lot. 15 would be pretty good. Don't want to have to use up too much of our points. Buy a couple clips for that. Get an extra thumper. A couple extra charges. We'll call that good. That'll get us ahead. Because this part coming up, it's about the last place we really need the sniper rifle. As soon as we're done with it, we're going to be switching off of it. Because, I mean, it's a really cool weapon, but I don't know, it's just not really, like... It doesn't fit my playstyle for this kind of particular game. Okay, we've got the shotgun, sniper rifle. We're looking pretty good now. Check the chat. Horror Gamer, connections to the PC world. Taxter's like Chris Farley. Horror Gamer, friends in gaming corporations and retail. Alright, we've got a lot of fuckers to kill here. Oh, shit, right there. We hit the railing. Should get a clear shot on him. Right to the spine. That's one more asshole down. Let's get rid of this fucker too. Oh, barely missed him. Didn't even get clipped. If we don't kill him this time, we're gonna have to take cover. Got him right in the gun. Gun bone's connected to the heart bone. Yeah, I figured we needed cover. Taxter's third game, Nutshot City. I would play a game called Nutshot City. All day. There we go.
All clear.
Alright guys, I think we're looking at a good point. I'm gonna go ahead and stop this stream for the night. Bad guys can only be killed by dick shots. Yeah, I'm gonna stop for the evening here. Is there anything, any questions, anything you guys want to ask before I log off here? Because it's been really great having everybody come in, watch a little bit of gaming. Alright, so yeah, I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. If you guys had a pretty fun time watching this, I would be happy to continue at a later point. Just let me know. Hit me up on Twitter, guys, if you enjoyed yourselves. And thanks, Dave. Appreciate that. Thanks, Tack. It was good having you guys here. Good having you here, Horror. Guys, take care of yourselves, and I will talk to you later on. And thanks for the support. I will talk to you guys later on Twitter. Good night, guys.